Hey, you ever wake up some mornings, sit there with your coffee getting cold, staring out the window and think, what now? I've worked my whole life, and today feels like there's nothing I'm supposed to do. I've been there, more times than I'd like to admit. Some days the house felt too quiet. The days stretched out too long. I'd catch myself thinking, is this it? Is this what the rest of my life is going to feel like? But then something shifted. Little by little, I started doing these small, gentle things, nothing fancy, nothing hard, just tiny acts of kindness toward myself. And slowly, the days stopped feeling empty. They started feeling like mine again. Today, I want to sit here with you, like we're sharing a pot of coffee on the porch, and tell you about the 10 little habits that gave me my life back after retirement. They're not big commitments. They're not expensive. Most of them take less than 10 minutes. But together, they turned a scared, lost 70-year-old man into someone who wakes up actually looking forward to the day. If you've been feeling a little adrift lately, if you're wondering how to make these years truly good ones, stay with me. Let's walk through them together, one gentle step at a time. Just you and me. Habit 1. Spend 10 minutes every morning doing guided meditation on YouTube. Waking up in the morning after retirement can feel peaceful, or it can feel empty. Without the structure of work or daily deadlines, many older adults find themselves drifting through the early hours without direction. That is exactly why starting your morning with just 10 minutes of guided meditation can change everything. Meditation is not about sitting perfectly still or trying to clear your mind. It is about giving yourself permission to pause, breathe, and reconnect with the present moment. This small act of self-care can lower your blood pressure, reduce anxiety, and improve your overall mood throughout the day. So here is how to get started. After you wake up, brush your teeth and make your bed. Grab a comfortable chair or sit on your couch. Open YouTube on your phone, tablet, or television. Search for a video titled 10-Minute Morning Meditation for Seniors. There are dozens of free options led by calming voices and peaceful music. Choose one that feels gentle and welcoming to you. Close your eyes, place your hands in your lap, and just follow the guidance. You will likely be asked to notice your breathing, release tension in your shoulders, or focus on a positive intention for the day. And if your mind wanders, which it will, that is perfectly okay. The goal is not perfection. The goal is presence. Some people feel a little awkward at first, especially if they have never tried meditation before. That is normal. But over time, those 10 quiet minutes can become your anchor, a calm, reliable way to start your day with clarity and peace. Science shows that older adults who practice mindfulness daily often experience better sleep, improved memory, and even a stronger immune system. But beyond the health benefits, this habit gives you something even deeper, a sense of control and inner calm, no matter what life throws your way. So tomorrow morning, give it a try. 10 minutes. That is all it takes to ground yourself, feel more centered, and set a positive tone for the rest of your day. And the best part? It is completely free, always available, and completely yours. Habit 2. Prepare and eat a brain-healthy breakfast with oatmeal, berries, and walnuts. Breakfast is not just the first meal of the day. It sets the stage for how your body and brain perform for the next several hours. After retirement, it is easy to fall into the habit of skipping breakfast, grabbing something quick and sugary, or not eating until later in the day. But here is the truth. Your brain still needs fuel, and the right kind of breakfast can help you stay sharp, focused, and energized. One of the easiest and most powerful things you can do for your body is to start your day with a brain-healthy breakfast. And one of the best options is a simple bowl of steel-cut oatmeal, topped with fresh blueberries and a handful of walnuts. Let us break this down. Oatmeal is full of fiber, which helps control blood sugar and keeps your heart healthy. It is also warm, comforting, and easy to digest, especially helpful as our digestive systems slow down a bit with age. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants. They protect your brain cells and improve memory and cognitive function. In fact, some studies show that eating blueberries regularly can actually slow down brain aging by several years. Walnuts are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, the kind of healthy fat your brain needs to function at its best. They also help reduce inflammation in the body, which can lead to joint pain, heart disease, and other age-related issues. Putting it all together is simple. In the morning, boil water and pour it over half a cup of steel-cut oats. Let it sit and soften while you get ready. Add a handful of fresh or frozen blueberries. Sprinkle in a small handful of chopped walnuts. If you like a little sweetness, drizzle in a touch of honey or cinnamon, not sugar. This small act of self-nourishment only takes 5 to 10 minutes, but the benefits last for hours. You will feel more balanced, your blood sugar will stay stable, and your brain will be better equipped to focus, solve problems, and stay alert throughout the day. And do not underestimate the emotional comfort of a warm, homemade meal. It sends a message to your body. I care about you. I am taking care of you. If you have been skipping breakfast or relying on toast and coffee, this is your invitation to try something new. Nourish your brain. Support your heart. Enjoy the process. A better day can begin with a better breakfast, and it starts with you. Habit 3. Take a 30-minute brisk walk in your neighborhood or local park at 9 a.m. daily. Let us talk about one of the most underestimated yet powerful tools for physical and emotional health: walking. Yes, just walking, not running, not going to the gym. Just putting one foot in front of the other, day after day. For many older adults, the idea of exercise can feel overwhelming. But the truth is, your body is built for movement, and gentle, consistent activity is often far more effective than intense workouts. That is why a 30-minute brisk walk every morning can completely transform the way you feel, both physically and mentally. Here is what we suggest. Make it a routine. Every morning at 9 a.m. after breakfast, lace up a comfortable pair of shoes and step outside. Whether you walk around your neighborhood, at a nearby park, or even inside a mall if the weather is bad, commit to 30 minutes of steady walking. This habit has enormous benefits. Walking improves circulation, strengthens your heart, lowers blood pressure, and helps prevent or manage type 2 diabetes. It also helps maintain a healthy weight, keeps your joints flexible, and even strengthens your bones. But that is only part of the story. Walking also improves your mood. It releases natural chemicals in your brain that reduce anxiety and lift depression. Many people say their morning walk is the most peaceful, grounding part of their day. A moving meditation, if you will. You do not have to walk fast or keep a perfect pace. Just keep moving. Breathe deeply. Notice the trees, the sky, the sounds around you. Smile and wave to neighbors. Let it be a moment of connection with nature, with your community, and with yourself. If you have not been walking regularly, start small. Try 10 minutes at first and work your way up. And if you need support, invite a friend or family member to join you. Walking with someone else can make it even more enjoyable and help you stay consistent. This simple habit costs nothing and requires no special equipment, but its impact on your quality of life is enormous. It keeps your body strong, your mind clear, and your heart open to the beauty of a new day. So tomorrow morning, step outside. The path to a healthier, happier life is right outside your door, and it begins with one simple walk. Habit 4. Cook one new healthy recipe. Every week, one of the greatest joys of retirement is finally having the time to enjoy cooking, not as a chore, but as a creative and nourishing ritual. Cooking at home gives you control over your health, your budget, and your well-being. But more than that, it can bring joy back to the kitchen, especially when you try something new. That is where this habit comes in. Once a week, just once, pick a new healthy recipe to try. Something simple, something different, something that makes you look forward to the meal. This is not about turning into a gourmet chef. It is about making food that feeds your body and your soul. Start by choosing a theme for the week. Maybe you want to try a Mediterranean dish filled with fresh vegetables, olive oil, and fish. Maybe it is a comforting soup made with lean protein and herbs. Or perhaps a simple stir-fry with colorful vegetables and brown rice. You can find recipes on websites like Eating Well, AARP's Healthy Living section, or even through free cooking channels on YouTube designed specifically for older adults. Once you have chosen your recipe, write down the ingredients and plan a day to shop and cook. This in itself becomes a meaningful part of your week, something to look forward to. If mobility is a challenge, consider grocery delivery or asking a family member to help pick up ingredients. When it is time to cook, put on music or a podcast. Make it an experience. Involve your partner if you have one, or cook while video chatting with a grandchild or friend. Taste as you go. Enjoy the smells, the colors, the textures. And when it is ready, sit down and eat without distractions. Let yourself truly enjoy the meal. Cooking is not just about feeding your body. It is a reminder that you are worth the effort. That nourishment can be beautiful. That your kitchen is a place of life and care, not just duty. If cooking has felt like a burden in the past, this habit can slowly change that. Over time, you might discover new favorite meals, improve your health, and build confidence in the kitchen. You may even inspire others to cook more mindfully too. So this week, pick one new recipe. Let it be an act of joy, creativity, and self-care. One meal at a time, you are nourishing not just your body, but your life. Habit 5. Take a 10-minute gentle walk after lunch or dinner every day. After a satisfying meal, it can be tempting to relax on the couch, turn on the television, and stay there for the rest of the evening. But what if you could improve your digestion, boost your energy, and help your heart just by stepping outside for 10 minutes? This is the power of a gentle walk after a meal. Taking a 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner is one of the simplest and most effective habits you can add to your day. It helps your body process food more efficiently, stabilizes your blood sugar, and can even reduce feelings of bloating or heaviness. For older adults, it also supports joint health, balance, and circulation. So, how do you make it happen? Keep it simple. After you finish your meal, before you sit down with your book, your television, or your phone, get up, put on a light jacket if needed, and head outside. You do not need to walk far. Around the block is enough. Up and down the driveway works too. Even walking the halls of your home is beneficial. As you walk, breathe deeply. Let your body settle into a comfortable rhythm. You are not trying to burn calories or get your heart racing. You are just encouraging movement, gentle, kind, and intentional. Many people find that post-meal walks also improve their sleep, especially when taken in the evening. Your body feels more relaxed, your mind is clearer, and your energy becomes more balanced. Plus, walking outside gives you a chance to enjoy fresh air, see your neighbors, and feel connected to the world beyond your home. If you are someone who tends to feel sluggish or tired after eating, this habit can make a noticeable difference. You will feel lighter, more comfortable, and more alert. And over time, your body will thank you with better digestion, more energy, and a sense of calm after meals. This habit is not about discipline or willpower. It is about creating a small, healthy pause between eating and resting. A gentle reset for your body and mind. So next time you finish a meal, do not rush to the couch. Take 10 minutes. Step outside, walk slowly, let your body breathe, and enjoy the quiet power of moving forward. One step at a time. Habit 6. Read 10 pages of a new book every night before bed. There is something timeless about ending the day with a good book. It is quiet, it is grounding, and it takes you into a world beyond your own worries or distractions. For people who are retired, reading is not just entertainment. It is nourishment for the brain and comfort for the soul. This habit is simple. Every night before you go to sleep, read 10 pages of a book. That is it. No phones, no television, no news. Just you, your book, and a quiet moment to end the day with intention. Choose a book that brings you joy or sparks your curiosity. It might be a novel, a biography, or a collection of essays. Maybe it is a spiritual book or a lighthearted mystery. You get to choose what fits your mood. If your eyesight is a challenge, try large print books or audiobooks. Many libraries offer them for free. Reading before bed helps your brain slow down. It reduces stress and makes it easier to fall asleep. Instead of carrying the noise of the day into your dreams, you ease your mind into calmness and clarity. It also keeps your brain active. Studies have shown that regular reading improves memory, strengthens vocabulary, and can even delay cognitive decline in older adults. But more than that, it keeps your imagination alive. It reminds you that learning never ends, that your mind is still growing and stretching. Even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s, make this a ritual. Set your book on your nightstand. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Brush your teeth, get into bed, and open your book. Read slowly. Let the words wash over you. 10 pages is enough, and if you feel sleepy after 5, that is perfectly fine too. This simple habit creates a rhythm, a gentle close to each day. It signals to your body that it is time to rest. It gives your mind a peaceful focus, and it brings a sense of quiet joy night after night. So tonight, skip the scrolling and turn to a story instead. Let reading become your gentle doorway into sleep and into a more peaceful state of mind. Habit 7. Visit a nature spot. Every Sunday morning for quiet reflection, there is something healing about nature, something that cannot be found on a screen or in a store. A quiet morning outdoors can do more for your heart and mind than a dozen self-help books. That is why this habit is simple but powerful. Every Sunday morning, visit a peaceful nature spot near your home. It does not need to be a grand national park or a long hike through the woods. It could be your local park, a walking trail, a quiet lake, or even a botanical garden. The goal is not exercise or distance. The goal is reflection, calm, and connection with yourself and the world around you. Start by choosing a place that feels comfortable and safe, somewhere close by. Maybe there is a bench under a tree where you like to sit, or a path with birdsong that lifts your spirit. Go at a time when it is still quiet, early in the morning, before the world gets busy. When you arrive, breathe deeply. Leave your phone in your pocket. Look around you. Notice the sky, the wind, the movement of leaves. Listen for birds or flowing water. Feel your feet on the ground. If you like, bring a journal. Write down a few thoughts. Reflect on the past week. Think about what brought you joy, what challenged you, what you are looking forward to. Nature has a way of helping us hear ourselves more clearly. You do not need to talk or do anything. Just be. Let nature do the talking. Let it remind you that life continues to move even when we slow down. Let it ground you in something larger than your daily worries. Many people find that after a few weeks of this practice, they begin to feel more peaceful, more centered. They start to look forward to Sunday mornings, not as just another day, but as a sacred pause, a time that belongs only to them. This weekly habit can also help reduce anxiety, improve sleep, and even lower blood pressure. But beyond the health benefits, it brings back a sense of wonder, something many of us lose as we grow older. So this Sunday, go outside. Go somewhere green. Go somewhere quiet. Sit, walk, breathe. And remember that peace is always closer than we think, sometimes just a few steps away. Habit 8. Write 3 things you are grateful for every night in a small journal. Gratitude is not about ignoring what is hard in life. It is about remembering what is still good, even in the middle of challenges. It is about choosing to notice the small moments that bring light, warmth, or comfort. That is why this habit is both simple and life-changing. Every night before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It might be something big, like a visit from your grandchildren. Or it might be something small, like the smell of coffee in the morning, or a good laugh during the day. The power of this habit is not in the size of the moment. It is in the act of noticing. Keep a small notebook by your bed, just one you like to hold. Every evening, after brushing your teeth and turning off the lights, take 2 minutes to reflect. Ask yourself, what made me smile today? Or, what felt good today? Then write down 3 things. No rules, no pressure, just real, honest answers. Here is what begins to happen. Your mind slowly shifts. Instead of ending each day thinking about what went wrong or what hurt, you begin to fall asleep thinking about what went right. You start to realize that even in difficult times, there is still kindness, beauty, and meaning. Research shows that people who practice daily gratitude sleep better, experience less anxiety, and report higher levels of happiness, especially older adults. Gratitude creates emotional strength. It helps you bounce back when life feels heavy. You might even find that this habit deepens your relationships. As you become more aware of the good, you naturally begin to share it, thanking others more often, noticing their kindness, and becoming more present in your conversations. Over time, your journal becomes a record of joy, a book filled with small treasures. On hard days, you can look back and remember all the good that still surrounds you. So tonight, before you drift off to sleep, pause and ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? Write it down. Let that be the last thing on your mind before rest. A quiet thank you to life and a gentle reminder that joy still lives here. Habit 9. Review your budget on the first of every month over morning coffee. Financial stress does not magically go away in retirement. In fact, for many people, the shift from a steady paycheck to fixed income can bring a new kind of anxiety. That is why creating a simple monthly money check-in can bring enormous peace of mind. On the first day of every month, take 30 minutes to sit down with your morning coffee and review your personal budget. This is not a deep dive into complicated spreadsheets. This is a calm, friendly conversation between you and your money. Start with the basics. What came in last month? What went out? Are there any unexpected expenses coming up? Are you spending in a way that still supports your lifestyle and your goals? You can use a notepad, a printed template, or a simple app like Mint or Every Dollar. What matters is that it is clear and easy to use. Keep it simple. Fixed income, recurring bills, grocery spending, medications, extras. This monthly check-in gives you control. It helps you catch problems early, avoid overspending, and feel more confident about your choices. You will stop wondering, can I afford this? And start knowing exactly where you stand. This habit also helps you plan ahead. Want to travel next season? Set aside a small amount each month. Thinking about home repairs? Look at what you can shift. Financial clarity gives you freedom, not just from stress, but toward opportunity. You might also use this time to reflect on what matters. Are you spending money in ways that bring real joy? Are there areas where less could be more? Retirement is not just about budgeting to survive. It is about aligning your money with your values. You do not have to do this perfectly. Even sitting down with your notes for 20 minutes once a month can reduce uncertainty and increase peace of mind. If finances feel overwhelming, ask for help. A trusted friend or family member can sit with you. You are never too old to learn. and never too old to take control. So next month, on the first morning, pour yourself a warm cup of coffee, sit down at your table, and take a look at your numbers. Not with fear, but with confidence. This is your life. This is your money, and you are in charge. Habit 10. Volunteer once a month at a local food bank or community event. There is a quiet truth about aging that few people talk about, and that is the deep human need to feel useful. After retirement, when work responsibilities fade and children grow up, many older adults begin to feel invisible. But here's the truth: your experience, your time, your wisdom, they are still incredibly valuable, and one of the most powerful ways to share them is through volunteering. This habit is simple. Once a month, give a few hours of your time to a local cause. It could be a food bank, a community garden, a senior center, a library, or a local school. Wherever people gather, there is a need for helping hands and kind hearts. Start by asking yourself, what matters to me? Do you love reading? Help out at a library or read to children. Do you enjoy working with your hands? Join a Habitat for Humanity build or help maintain a community garden. Are you passionate about helping those in need? Volunteer at a soup kitchen or deliver meals to homebound neighbors. Most towns and cities have volunteer directories through places like United Way, the local church, the Red Cross, or your city's senior services department. Many organizations will welcome you with open arms and often provide training if needed. Volunteering offers more than just a few hours of work. It creates connection. It gives you a reason to get up and get dressed and get out into the world. It builds relationships with people of all ages, and most importantly, it reminds you that you still have a role to play, not just in your family, but in your community. Studies show that older adults who volunteer regularly report higher levels of happiness and lower rates of depression. Why? Because giving feels good. It creates meaning. It reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. And you do not have to overdo it. Even just one Saturday morning each month can lift your spirit and make a real difference. And if getting out is difficult, there are remote ways to help too. Writing letters to patients, making phone calls to check on other seniors, or knitting blankets for charity. The goal is not perfection. It is presence. It is showing up with your heart, your hands, and your willingness to be part of something good. So this month, look up one opportunity near you. Make a call. Put it on the calendar. Say yes to community. Say yes to purpose. Say yes to reminding the world, one and yourself, that you still matter deeply.